Hello there guys, welcome back to me, Zoaldagaming, and welcome back to another episode of my Manchester United career mode on FC24. We're at episode number 23 as we are getting closer and closer to the ending of this series with my beloved Manchester United. But before we can go all the way to say it's finished, we do have some very busy schedule because we are still in pretty much everything that we can win. In the last episode we won the Carabao Cup. We ended up going through against Everton in the FA Cup. We beat Inter 4-0 at home in the Champions League to progress in the Champions League. So we are in the quarterfinals there. We're in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So we're pretty much in all. It's also going to be the one that we're going to start up with today. We have Liverpool away in the FA Cup. A must-win game that I will play with my first team. Should still be ready for that. Other than that, as you can see, April is a pretty busy month. We have a lot of games. And there can still be more because we do have the FA. If we go through against Liverpool, we have the FA Cup semi-final that will still be there. So we do have a lot of games. But so far is that in today's episode we are going to go all the way until the first quarterfinal leg against Benfica, which we're also going to play today. Which means that we are going to play the 2 games against Liverpool, the game against Benfica, and then we're going to sim Brentford, West Ham and Brighton. Hoping for some good results there as well. So we can still fight for that top spot that we need, still be up and grab for first position to still win the league title, but all in all that should be fine. So without much further ado, let's actually just head straight into the game against Liverpool. So I'll see you at Anfield for hoping for some more progress in the FA Cup. So Davis have moved up. Can he play that ball in? He can. Rashford to Rasmus Højlund. Højlund in the first minute of the game. 5.5 minutes into the game. Rasmus Højlund will give us the lead in the FA Cup quarterfinals. What a great start to this game. Of course, there's still many minutes to play. Liverpool is a strong team, but really good start for us. Rasmus Højlund showing quick work at where the goal is. And all in all, really well played. To get to play around. Getting it from Martinez up to Davis, into Rashford and then into Højlund. Really well played. Up 1-0 now. Really good. Let's continue on this then. Does that mean they assault Boslavi or accepted like a trade routine? Him. Jota equalizes straight away. 9.5 minutes into the game. Liverpool is back in. Some poor defending on my behalf. As I was talking about potential Liverpool transfers that have happened. And there you show why Modric is still a player you want on your team. Finding such a great through ball to Jota, and Jota's not going to miss there. Alright then, 1-1 now. Let's see if we can defend a bit better and get one more goal then. Let's see, let's get a cross in. See if we can hit the leg. We can delete Alisson. Oh! Alisson went out. Herrero actually saved that on the line. Oh, I was sure that would have been 2-1. Okay, let's try again. Fernandes once again. De Ligt will not win it this time. Rashford. Fernandes. We do not have any players in the box anymore. They all ran out. Let's see if we can switch it to Alphonso Davies. They can pass that through to Bruno Guimaraes. Konate has that covered. He's too good for that, unfortunately. Just need to take it a bit slow here. Sancho will make it 2-1. 28 minutes into the game, Sancho scored against us again. He loved to score against us after he moved to Liverpool, that's for sure. Again, some poor defending. Should have gotten that off Jota, for sure. And yeah, he has just a lot of space. And he's not going to miss that, unfortunately. 2-1 now, Liverpool. Let's see if we can get the equalizer before half time. And work from there. Oh, Robertson misses it. Anthony. Ooh, can we answer right away? That'll be good. I am getting no assistant. But Anthony can maybe do it himself. Konate saves that. Delo. Can maybe find that to Højlund. Oh, Alisson with the save. Pick that in for Rashford. Rashford shoots. Rashford scores. 46 minutes into the game. Or actually in extra time in the first half, we will equalize. Marcus Rashford will make it 2-2 before halftime, which is really good for us. Also gonna make it more difficult for Liverpool, for sure. That was a good way to end the half. So it's gone up and down in this half, but hopefully we can close the game out a bit more in the second half. We'll have to wait and see. Should be halftime here in a bit at least. Should not be much to play for. Especially not when you're doing stuff like that. And there we go, that's halftime. Good then, 2-2 at halftime. So that should be fine for now. Let's see if we cannot get that win in the second half. Finds Rashford there, good. Rashford puts pace on, plays it into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes should probably have scored that. What a chance that would have been. Oh, it actually was. Look at the space he has, and he just give it too much, unfortunately. We have the pace. Send Rashford now. Good. It's gonna be a 1-1 against Van Dijk. Van Dijk is away. Konate is away. Rashford is in. Rashford is in. Rashford shoots and Rashford scores. 57 minute and Marcus Rashford will give us the lead. 3-2 now, Manchester United. What a counter-attack as well. Like, that's the good thing with having Alphonso Davies as your left back, is his pace. Like, the way he can move, and you have Rashford up top, he can send away as well. Both with a lot of pace. That's really an insane partnership. Great shot from Rashford, and we are now up 3-2, so let's hopefully hold this lead this time around. We're gonna miss. He sends Rashford in. Rashford is in for his hat-trick. Can we get another counter-attack goal here from that corner? Marcus Rashford will hopefully end this 4-2 now in the 74 minutes. Marcus Rashford with another splendid goal. Showing his pace up and great through press from Bruno. Playing that ball through. And again, we get 2 goals here in the second half on counter-attacks, which is also important. Both of them is Marcus Rashford. So that's splendidly. Liverpool was beginning to put some pressure on to get the equalizer. They will probably put even more pressure on now. So hopefully we should be able to withstand them for now. But for now, 4-2. You forget who my left back is too. Oh no, Wirtz somehow scores 4-3 now in the 78th minute. I gotta say I'm not sure that should have gone in. I'm pretty sure he should have saved that up blocked. I don't really know what he's doing. Could he not send that out for a corner? Feel like he should, but 4-3 now. Liverpool still in this game. Very much. It's still very much alive. Sends off his teammates very much. Anthony away. Anthony in to Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund this time around with the post and in. And it's 5-1 now. 5-3 now. As we are celebrating to make sure we have won this game. In the 86th minute, Rasmus Højlund will give us another 2 goals advantage. Score his second goal of the game. And hopefully get us through to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Now I believe it a little bit more because it's the 86 minutes. But then again, you should never say never. 2 quick goals and it's a penalty. But again, well played through, out from the back. And yeah, Højlund is in a situation like that, Højlund will always score that. So I'm glad for that. But for now, 5-3. And there we go. A 5-3 victory over Liverpool, and we are through to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Rashford, of course, scoring his hat-trick. We'll get the game ball with him home, so he can be happy with that. But a very great result to start off this episode. very, very good. Let's actually get quickly done with the post-match interview as well, just to have that in the back as well. Keep the morale up. Aston Villa is through as well. Then we just have to wait for the Chelsea and Crystal Palace to see if they go through as well, or it's Bristol or Barnsley. Barnsley. That should be fine. Are you happy with how comprehensive the victory was? We were good and we can be better. Yeah. I feel like we let in too many goals. Because we're going to talk about Radford. It was a good performance from Radford. Can't say much about that. And he's done well, Anthony. He's a really good player for us.
That'll be all. Thank you.
That's for sure. Let's have a look at chat box messages. Some progress. Nothing really important. So for now, I will see you at the Brentford game, which we are gonna sim at the Tech Community Stadium. And if they have played the other FA Cup quarterfinals games, we'll see if we had to pick in the semifinals. But we'll see when we get this. So see you at the game against Brentford. All right, then here we are at the ready to get into the Brentford game. But before that, I have checked some mails. I have to read them as well. We have gone. We actually have gone and get the FA Cup semi-final, which will be against Crystal Palace. So should be good. Then we have Crystal Palace 2 games in a row, which should be fine. Which means that the episode after this we'll be playing 3 games in a row with Benfica, Crystal Palace and Chelsea. And Everton game has been moved to there, which is also quite fine. I don't mind that at all, actually. So that should be good. But anyways, Crystal Palace in the semifinals should be a game that we should be able to win against. We should be fine. Let's actually have a quick look at who are in the other semifinal of the FA Cup. It is Aston Villa, Chelsea. So both of them went through. Crystal Palace actually needed penalties to go through. Unfortunately for them, Chelsea took a 2-0 victory. So we can still have a Manchester United Chelsea Cup final in the FA Cup, which will be very fun for me to play, of course. But for now, let's have a quick look at Brentford's starting 11. They have Visa, Gregoritz and Januzaj as the 3 front, with a 3 midfield of Suchik, Onoyaki and Da Silva. And a back 4 line with Henrique, Mi, Ejer, Hickey and Flecken in goal. On the bench they have Raya, Damsgaard and Henry, Berizzo, Barlow, Ribeiro and Vermont. So they have an okay good team. Gotta say they should probably be better placed than 16s in my opinion, but maybe some bad form or something for them. As you can tell, they have won 1, draw 2 and lost 2 in their last 5 matches, so they're not in the best run of form. Which hopefully should be enough for us to actually get the 3 points here as well. Which we're gonna be simming with our second team. I'm not really sure why Ferguson and Amrabat are so tired. But we'll have to wait for that. I think that's probably because they've been on national duty. I'm pretty sure of that. But anyway, let's quick sim this and hope for 3 points against Brentford at Tech Community Stadium. It is only gonna be a 1-1. Not the best result, but it's a game that we have in hand of Liverpool, is I'm pretty sure of. So instead of 1 point gained, Højlund getting on instead of Ferguson right around half time, and Suchik gives them the lead in the 67th minute. Højlund get a yellow in the 70 and 75. He will give us the equalizer. So 1-1 is not the best result, but it worked for us for now. I'm supposed to say. I'll always say. Changing, let's say, great performance. Got McTominay we have to play, which is good. We're happy with that. So let's actually have a look. No, we have a 2 point gap. Played the same amount of games as Liverpool. So it is actually a huge game we have here. Now it's the next one. If we beat Liverpool in the Premier League as well, we'll have a 5 point gap with 9 games remaining. Like, we still have some tough fixtures. As you can see, we have West Ham in the midweek as well, which is gonna be very, very awful. And then of course Brighton away. I still think West Ham home should be winnable. Where is West Ham actually in the table? They are 15th, and Brighton is rock bottom. So should be 2-3 points game, hopefully. The Liverpool one is gonna be a little bit more difficult, but hopefully we can win that with our first team. So let's just head straight to it. Go into the match stage. Let's take a look at the team. It is actually the same team that we played with against in the FA Cup, so should hopefully be good. They just lost. Oh, they probably lost the last one. Last game they played was against me, who they lost to. Alright then, so they have not played here, so it was actually a point game. So we went from 1 point lead to 2 point leads, which is okay. Okay, they do still have Suitable Sly. I just thought that maybe they have stolen because Modric had this number. But enough of that. We don't need the press conference, so let's, without further ado, head straight to Anfield once again and hope for another win there. Give me this. Still has it. Found Rasmus Højlund. I cannot shoot from there. I can! Rasmus Højlund! 5 minutes into the game and we have another early lead against Liverpool. Wow, I was not expecting that to go in. That's for sure. It's a really well played football as well. And when I went out there I was pretty sure I'm not gonna score from there. But luckily Højlund finished enough so Alisson didn't save it. So a good start. We are 1-0 up. Looking very, very good. So let's continue this. Let's not get Liverpool back into the game as we did in the FA Cup. I would not like that at all. Against Robertson. Plays that well to Anthony. Anthony shoots, plays it straight to Rashford. That will give us a 2-0 advantage in the 31 minute. For a sec there, I was not actually sure if that was a goal or not. If Rashford had gone too much forward. But like, the option there was just to shoot with Anthony, and luckily Rashford was on the other side to give us a 2-0 advantage, which is really looking good for us here to get the win and actually get a 5-point lead against Liverpool in the league, which will be amazingly. It's a really important one. So let's see here if we can continue on this great play we have done in this game. Unfortunately, they actually get to that. But Konate and Virgil van Dijk plays I don't know what in the back, and Bruno Gomes will just take it and score. Why were they just passing it back and forth between themselves? Like, that look weird. Then there's an easy one to collect from Bruno and just shoot that in. So 3-0 now. I do not know what happened with the Liverpool team we played against in the FA Cup. They have, it is the exact same starting lineup, the exact same 11 players, but they're not here today. Alright, then McAllister scoring a wonder goal out of nowhere to make it 3-1. He hit that very well. I'm not pretty sure. Maybe Oblak could have done more. I'll not give it that. I'll say it's a great shot for McAllister, and gonna make this game a little bit more exciting now. 3-1 after 49. Liverpool can still get back in this game, but let's hope they don't. But maybe not anymore. Because Højlund finds his way through, and it's 4-1. Rasmus Højlund cannot stop score for us. I could not ask for more from my striker, to be honest. Like, I don't know what Robertson is doing there. He's really just risking it all. Like 100% risking it. Like, if he gets it, good. They can make a counter-attack, but he missed it. And yeah, Anthony can make an easy pass for Højlund and can send it behind Alisson. So 4-1 now. This should hopefully be enough to close this game down. So that's our captain that finds Højlund, and Højlund with hat-trick, and it's 5-1. Liverpool really put everything up and gave us space. We could easily play around the defense with that. And of course, again, in a position like that, Højlund will always score. 5-1 in the 90 minutes. Probably 91. But it's fine. It will be 3 points, which will give us a 5-point lead in the top. Which is also amazingly. And Højlund hitting the 20 goals in the Premier League now, which is also lovely. And there we go. 3 huge and massive points for us for the... Well, to make sure that we can win the Premier League this time around again. Højlund again showing why he's probably one of the best strikers in the world. In this career mode at least. Hopefully he can show it in real life as well. Sometime soon, but anyway. Very, very good result. So... yeah, not much to say other than that. Arsenal beating City as well, which is also good for us. We're actually getting a really good lead right now, which I'm quite happy with. Varane is at Varane got up to 87 as well. Good. He scored as well. We do really have growth all over the place. Højlund also got up to 87 now. Gotta love it for that. So yeah, we have a 5-point lead to Liverpool at the moment, which also gave us a 8 points lead with a game in hand against Man City, 10 points with a game in hand against Newcastle, and 13 to Chelsea. So all in all, we are looking very, very good in the league position at least. But we do still have the huge game here against West Ham, which is do look a little bit tired. They have Daka up top, Graham, Lucas Paqueta, Bowen, Souček, Downes, Menildo, Mavropanos, Alvarez, and Kofel, and Riolo in goal. They look like a good and strong team they have, West Ham. Should probably sim this with my second team, which I will do, and then sim with the first team against Brighton, I think, and play Benfica with my first team as well, so should be hopefully good. But let's sim this and hopefully get 3 points against West Ham, which we does. 3 points against West Ham. Ferguson missed a penalty in the 8 minutes, but scored a goal in the 42. And then Benrahma did equalize for them, but Garnacho got the lead again for us, and we do end up getting all 3 points. Chelsea did destroying it was a 5-1 at Goodison. That's pretty good. And other than that, what else do we have? Nothing much either. Everything is looking good. Liverpool have been overtaken. For now, they do have a game to play on this day. But we are really moving away now at the top. Hopefully Liverpool can drop some points before the Brighton game here. Let's have a look. They did not. There's still a 5 points gap between us, but it's fine. Should be fine. So let's also head straight into the Brighton game here. Let's have a quick look at Brighton starting 11. Sima up top. Mitoma Kozlowski, I think it's how you pronounce his name, at the cam. William Jr., Sanchez, Leonard, Søde, Webster, Igor, Veltman, Verbruggen. I actually am not really sure why they are not really playing that well at the moment, Brighton, or why they are struggling so much. Maybe I've sold up too many of their good players. My first team is ready, so we are gonna sim this with them and then play the Benfica game after. So let's hope for 3 points at Brighton. We do get 3 points at Brighton. A 1-0 victory. Højlund with the goal. That's good. Webster got a red card, so probably the reason why they didn't get the equalizer. Maybe we should have scored another goal on that. But it is what it is for now. So should be good at least. As we are getting ready for the Benfica game now. Højlund is really smashing it right now, isn't he? As our goal scorer as well. 38 and 32. That is pretty good. 21 and 20 games in the Premier League. 10 goals in 7 Champions League games. 3 out of 3 in the Carabao Cup. 2 out of 1 in the Community Shield. 2 in 1 FA Cup. So He is smashing it pretty darn good. Then of course we have Rashford right behind him. But what I'm most surprised about is Rashford has 20 assists. Like, he's smashing the assist board in the Premier League as well. But I just not really find it so much. He's 14-14, so I do not complain at all. He has some really good stats. He's gone up by 3 overall this time around. Ferguson gone up by 3 to the 80s. Rashford to the 90s. And like what I was most surprised is of course Højlund. He's up to 87. But his form is excellent as well, so it's good that he's gone up by 5, so I'm quite happy with that. The plays that he's got is rapid, flair, and quick step, which is good. His form is good. I don't think I don't have any players that are in bad form. Francis is like okay. Other than that, they should be pretty much up top, all of them. He's actually gone up by 2 at West Ham. Fernandes, which is good for me. Williams also gone up by 2 in Lens. So all in all, it looks like... Oh, Chris gone up by 2. Bennett gone up by 4. Dang, they're really good. I sent them out of loan, it seems. Marioni up to 69, gone up by 4 again. Hopefully some more could help him out. Hannibal gone up by 3. He's in bad form, unfortunately. Probably struggling at Fulham, as Fulham is struggling. Which is of course a bit, unfortunately. Then Gorgon up by 5. Really getting up there. He has some good plays. Nice long ball pass, light tackle, technique, and flair. Probably one that I will be using later on. I feel like Merino will probably be the one to take over from Casemiro, and Gore will be the one to take over from Bruno later on, if you like continue it. Shots are gone up to 69, so a 4+. Greenwood only +1. Still probably one I'm probably let him go and sell. Palestri gone up by 3. So doing well, and McNeil gone up by 3. So all in all, some good growth all around the table. But for now, let's head to the Benfica game and get ready for the last game of the season. So let's have a quick look here. They're lining up as followed: Gabriel up top, Aruri at Cam, Sheldrop, Anes, Kukju, and Neres, with Alexander Barr, Foyt, Morato, and Unisys as the back 4, Trubin in goal. All in all, still a pretty strong team Benfica has. They do have pretty good teams, there's no lying about that. But anyways, our first team, it is a little bit tired, but should still be fine. I can make the changes if needed. So, other than that, let's head for the Estadio do Sal Benfica for the first game. And the first leg of our Champions League quarterfinals. It do seem like I'm having problem at the minutes at the away games here in the Champions League. Of course, we are in the quarterfinals, so there's nothing that should be easy. Oh, can I send a great ball to Rashford? No, I just need to get behind away from Alexander Barr, which is more difficult than it seems. But a quick ball like that, and Rasmus Højlund will give us the lead. That was some absolutely amazing play. Bruno Fernandes first time sent it through to Højlund, and Højlund with his right foot sends it in. But first of all, the change of pace from changing the side from Anthony over to the Rashford. Rashford goes in. See Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes just tips it to Højlund, and Højlund just sends it in. Beautiful goal and a very good start for the first leg here. Hopefully we can score a few more. So we have a good way to look to when we go home. So we don't need to absolutely smash them at home. That's at least what we're hoping for. But for now, let's continue this beautiful play and hopefully get a goal or 2 more. Area here. Looks like the bar still has it somehow. Rashford shoots. Rashford scores. 69 minutes. And we are up 2-0. We kept the pressure after Højlund had a good chance. Like I don't blame. Like Trubin has really stood a good game, especially in the second half. He saved a lot. Here's not much he can do. He's blocked from his defenders to see when Rashford shoots, and Rashford put it so much towards this other corner that it's hard for him to save it. But anyway, Up 2-0 now. Let's see if we cannot get that 3-0 as well. So we have the best possible position before the second leg. And there we go. That'll be the first leg of the Champions League. We are up 2-0 against Benfica. Which all in all is a good result for the first one. Not sure if it will be enough though to go through. We'll have to wait and see. We have well, should be enough to get through hopefully. But I had thought about that if I could win this with a lot, I would probably sim the home game. To be honest, I'm not sure if a 2-goal advantage is enough to sim it. I think I'd rather play that game as well. As I feel like it's really important to do that. But yeah, anyways, with all that said and done, we have a lot more fixtures in the next episode. But all of that we will take in the next episode. So yeah, for now, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, please smash the like button down below. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're interested in actually see me play the games and maybe what's happened in between the games and in between all the edits and stuff like that, there is a link down below over to my Twitch channels. I'm streaming this content Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So go over there, hit that follow button so you can see when I go live. If you want to see me record this live and chat with me and do that, maybe even suggest players live as well when we get to do that. But all in all, said again, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys again in the next episode. Until then, have an amazing time, guys. See ya.